Welcome to the J. Harris Academy of Police Training. My name is Jim Harris, and this is a course overview of our Command Series Level 1 Transitioning to Supervision. We get numerous phone calls asking for information about this program because our command staff level Transitioning to Supervision is a first-line supervisory course designed to provide your officers with the core critical concepts they need to be successful on the job. There are numerous first-line supervisor classes that are out there. All classes are very good. We want our first-line supervisors to be highly effective. So simply sending them to one supervisor class is not going to do it. Many of the first-line supervisor classes will focus on theory, thoughts, motivational techniques for their subordinates. They may even give the DISC assessment to find out what kind of leader you are, what kind of learner you are, and all that kind of stuff that goes along with that. But our course is designed to be specific to the things they need to do on the job to be successful. This is a 4-day course that we provide throughout the country. In fact, numerous certification courses or post-state certifications like in Pennsylvania or in Connecticut, we are given post credits or continuing education credits for this course. So if you are interested in having us for this course, coming out to you or running a course in your agency, or maybe even you hosting a course, give us a call and we will negotiate that with you. But let's take a look at this 4-day course so you know what to expect or what your officers should be expecting. In day 1, we talk about effective communication, successfully managing that critical shift from a follower to a leader. And we look at that change and how that first-line supervisor has to take part in that change as well as change for the agency throughout their career. We also talk about understanding perspective because they really don't understand what their new perspective should be. We move into supervision and discipline, and we talk about the initial counseling with the group as a whole that they're going to be supervising, but then getting involved with the individual officers under their command, learning about them. We talk about identifying future leaders that are working under them and how to develop them. We talk about how to properly monitor the employees, not so much looking at for the bad things, but recognizing good work and promoting good work. Then we talk about the issues that happen within the job and how progressive discipline has to be a core concept with their supervisory function. And then we move into handling the marginal employee or even a problem employee, and specifically how important it is to document what you are doing. Both good and bad discipline or good and bad monitoring has to be documented properly so that we can shape the culture of our organizations, help our organizations, and in essence really help the officers under their command to grow. In day 2, we talk about how to effectively handle a roll call. Simply giving out assignments is not the way to handle a roll call. Our first-line supervisors have to monitor the employees coming in, making sure they look sharp before they go out on the road. They're tasked with training, some kind of roll call training, giving direction to the employees. We're talking about when the employees go out there and they submit reports, effective report review, vetting citizen complaints, how to effectively take a citizen complaint. We talk about common solutions to everyday problems like lateness and absenteeism, production. And one of the other critical incidents that we focus on day 2 is shaping the narrative. Nowadays, the public information officer may not always be there, but that first-line supervisor who gets attacked by proclaimed news media that are doing it through social media, the first-line supervisor has to be able to effectively communicate and help shape the narrative to what's going on. And we focus on that in day 2. In day 3, we talk about ICS, Incident Command System, how to handle critical incidents. Our first-line supervisors, they go to the call, they need to take command, but we often don't teach them how to do that. So we will effectively go through that on day 3. Everything from handling an EDP or an emotionally disturbed person to any kind of critical incident, an involving scene, or even a crime scene. And then we talk about the aftermath of that, employee assistance, after action debriefs, and things in that realm. And then on day 4, we bring things to a head and wrap things up. But before we do that, we start this day with an open discussion to discuss and tackle the problems that are specific with your agencies and the problems that they see. And as a group, we discuss, based on the things we learn, how to effectively manage some of the issues that are going on under their command. But we continue that day with investigation of on-the-job injuries, how to properly do that, how to properly investigate an on-duty officer-related crash. We talk about the essentials of continuing their education and networking and continuing their growth, not only as an employee of your agency, but individually as a person, and how to make themselves well-rounded so that they can be successful individually and organizationally. This 4-day program is perfect for any officer transitioning from a detective or a patrol officer into that corporal or sergeant supervision level. In addition, we have had numerous agencies send people who are not ready for promotion yet, but are informal leaders in the organization, and they wanted to give them some training because sometimes they do step into the role as a first-line supervisor even though they don't have that formal rank. In addition to that, we've had numerous agencies send some of their senior officers who've never made rank, but maybe are involved heavily with the union or heavily with working on projects within the organization. It gives them a different perspective of the supervision aspect so that they can gain insight into how the agency runs and why we do some of the things we do. This is an excellent program for any of your officers who are looking to move ahead in the organization. With this, we take purchase orders as well as individual pay. So if you're an officer who's looking to get an edge for that next promotion, you can sign up for this course as well. So that brings us to the conclusion of our course, Command Series Level 1, Transitioning to Supervision. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in class.